Hey everyone, Jared here from Story Towns, and this is a crazy week. This has probably been the craziest week of many people's lives around the area. And what we're doing at Story Towns, we want to keep everyone connected with local communities and businesses. So in the coming weeks, you're going to hear these podcasts, and these are just interviews with local people doing what they can to help and support other local people and how we can support them. Today, I'm starting with Bridget Pern, and Bridget owns Hamilton Hamper. Everyone knows this beautiful place, Hamilton Hamper, and she supports a lot of locals, and we caught up with her this week just to talk about what she's been going through and how she's coping and what her plans are, and I'm sure everyone out there can relate to her. So here we go. This is Bridget. Bridget Pern from Hamilton Hampers. Bridget and I are having a conversation. It is the 24th of March to 2020. The coronavirus has just changed the world in the last few days. We saw it coming, and you've felt the effects today, Bridget. So talk me through what changed today than what it did yesterday or the day before.
Well, today was where it really sort of got real for us, I guess. Yesterday was a day of sort of, I would think, panic buying. People were doing the right thing. They're getting their produce and going to stay home, and that's what they've been asked to do, and we've really felt that today. We've still had, good support, but I've had to send home staff early today because of the, it's got to be viable for us to sort of keep going.
When did you see, let's say 2 weeks ago, did you see any shift 2 weeks ago, or has it only just been the last 24 hours?
We saw a shift in our cafe probably to a week or so ago. So people started changing the way they were buying. They were buying more, they'll buy back to basics: eggs, bread, take-home meals, pastas, things like that. Exactly what was going in the supermarket was starting to go in the store. So less people eating in the cafe and a lot more take-home.
And what's your plan for the next week, I guess? What are you thinking to do?
I guess our plan is we already have a website, and that was selling hampers of local produce, more like a gift box idea. We've now changed that to now, and we hope to finalise it in the next few days, but selling gourmet meals as well as local produce online, as well as our giftware, just to sort of see if we can keep ticking along online. Yeah,
because you support a lot of local people. Can you, like, I saw you've got the fine chocolates over in Coleraine. Who else are you supporting locally?
We support a lot of the wineries.
Yeah.
We have local soaps and candle companies, the Grampians Goods Company. We have preserve companies from down near Woolsthorpe, Mitch's Preserves, Baghdad Dressings, Mount Zero Olive Oil, Grampians Toscana Olive Oil. It's endless, really. There's lots of small businesses, Otway Pasta. It's sort of semi-local, but it's, there's quite a few.
There's a few. Yeah, so tell me, let's go back. When did the Hamilton Hamper, when did this come about? Was it your idea? Tell me the evolution of this place.
So I've worked in this building for nearly probably about 20 years, on and off, between having 3 children. And there was a change that was coming to the building, and the previous owners wanted to sell, and they wanted to close down a cafe. This particular business was 4 buildings. We purchased the business just coming up 2 years in June, and we had probably about a week or so to push 4 rooms into 2 and created this little space out the front. So we've just condensed it, and we wanted to make it about Hamilton, and we're a local family, and we wanted to support the local producers of the area, and just a nice place where you can come and experience all those things, and then be able to purchase that produce online and take it away to friends. Yeah.
Have you spoken to some of the producers about what's going on at the moment for them during this time of crisis?
A little bit. It's been fairly consuming, so I haven't had a huge chance, but I've seen a lot of people come together online through social media. So I have had time to do that at night and things, but I haven't really had a chance to get out. But it's going to affect all of us. Yeah, we're all sort of in the same boat.
We're all kind of bracing for it, aren't we? We just feel we've strapped ourselves in ready for something to impact us, but we're not sure what that is yet.
Yeah, and I think everyone's just doing what they can in any way possible to survive.
I can't even tell you how long I think this is going to go for. It could be months, it could be many months, or it could be many weeks. Like, I've got no idea. What are you planning for? Are you planning for many months or weeks or?
Well, I'm married to a bank manager, so he's not painting a great picture at this point.
Okay.
I'm thinking months at the moment. I really don't know, and that's the whole thing about it. We just don't.
We don't know.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so hard. Yeah.
I guess for people out there listening to this, it's going to be sporadically when you're open and closed. That's what I'm feeling from you? Is that right?
Yeah, and I guess, and so basically I've been asking customers to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and just to I'll try and do a daily post to keep them updated. And we've been telling people as they've been coming into the store, because there are a lot of people, particularly some of our customers that aren't on Facebook. And I know it might be a good time to join up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I even had to make my mum start following me on Instagram. And so, and I said to her, I'm going to FaceTime her tonight because we won't get a chance to see her for a while. So,
Can you tell us your websites where people can find you and find out?
Yes, it's called thehamiltonhamper.com.au.
Excellent. Em and I always thought you were the Happy Hamper. And then about a few months ago, we met here. This is actually where we first met. This is my business partner, my co-founder. And let's meet at the Happy Hamper. And then we realised that you're the Hamilton Hamper. Do people make that mistake often, or is it just us?
No, someone else did too, actually. So you're not the only one. Yeah, we actually laugh about it.
It makes us happy to come in here.
It's a good name. It's not a bad name. So that's exactly right. So that's fine.
Well, Bridget, it is a beautiful place, and I'm so proud that we've got this in Hamilton. So thanks for creating this in Hamilton. This is just what we needed.
Thank you. And, I also want to take this opportunity to thank all the community for supporting our business. It's been fantastic, and I've had lots of great people call in and say that they'll continue to support us through this really tough time, which has been really humbling.
Thank you. Thanks, Bridget. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe. You got Spotify or YouTube or your podcast. Just hit the subscribe button and you'll get notifications when we send out more podcasts. You can find us on Instagram or Facebook. Just look for Storytowns. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.